Good morning, dear student. Now we will discuss about the induction machine. If we are talking about induction machine may be classified into two categories. First is induction generator and second is the induction motor. These classification are done on a basis of uses. If we are talking about induction generator has limited application due to insufficient and unsatisfactory operation. Induction generator is used only in wind power generation. That's why we are taking induction motor only. Now we will discuss about induction motor. If we are talking about induction motor can be three-phase induction motor or single-phase induction motor. Induction motor is widely used all over the world for many sectors such as industry. Heavy three-phase induction motor are used in industry. Institutions is also used three-phase induction motor as well as single-phase induction motor, and single-phase induction motor is widely used in houses such as ceiling fan, tillue pump, etc. If we are talking about generating system, generation may be through the hydropower plant, through the nuclear power plant, through the thermal power plant. Every generation system has uses large number of three-phase heavy induction motors. Due to the application of three-phase induction motor, we are considering the topic of three-phase induction motor here. First of all, we have to discuss about the construction of three-phase induction motor. This machine is classified into two categories, as earlier said. Induction generator, second induction motor. If we are talking about induction motor may be further used as three-phase induction motor and single-phase induction motor. Now we will discuss about the construction of three-phase induction motor. Construction of three-phase induction motor. If we are talking about construction of three-phase induction motor, we are apply three-phase to the stator of three-phase induction motor. The phase are R, Y and B. These are the R, Y, B. These are the three phase which taken from a supply system, and the outer part of this machine is known as frame. And these are the stator core. These are the stator core. These are the stator slots, and these are the rotor core. and these are the rotor slots, and this type of construction is known as soft, where load is connected through the shaft, and this part of rotor is known as rotor drum. Rotor drum. This is the base of the three-phase induction motor, and if we are talking about stator, this part is known as stator, and this part is known as rotor. The rotor is the rotating part of the machine, and stator is the stationary part of the machine. If we are talking about stator, the stator has three-phase winding. If we are talking about three-phase winding, the phase displacement of three-phase system is 120 by each other. If we are draw the phasor diagram can be drawn. This is the R, Y and B. 120 degree, 120 degree and 120 degree are the phase displacement of R and Y and B, and B and R. We constructed three-phase winding in stator winding. Here these are the slots. We are constructing three-phase winding in slots of stator winding, and we are apply three-phase supply from the three-phase supply to the stator winding, three-phase stator winding from the supply system. And if we are talking about rotor has slots, and construction of rotor is two types. First is squirrel cage rotor. Squirrel cage rotor. Second is wound type rotor. Wound type rotor or slip ring induction motor. If we are talking about squirrel cage rotor, rotor has its own drum where slots is constructed. These are the slots. In a slots, we inserted the copper and aluminum bar. Copper or aluminum bar in a rotor slots and short circuited through the end ring. These are the end ring. This is the basic construction of a squirrel cage rotor. The drawback of a squirrel cage rotor, we not inserted external resistance to the rotor circuit due to there is no any system which allow to connect external resistance. This is the drawback. If we are talking about wound type rotor having three-phase winding in a rotor similar to the three-phase winding of the stator, and the three-phase output terminal is connected to the slip ring. These are the three slip ring R, Y, B. These are the slip ring. And brushes are sliding on the slip ring, and it allow to connect external resistance to the rotor circuit. Due to the external resistance, the starting current will be reduces and its starting torque will be improved. Due to external resistance, starting current will reduces and starting torque will improved. We will see in next class how starting torque is improved and starting current will reduces due to the external resistance. If we are talking about connection, here star connected winding is done in rotor slots. These are the basic construction of the wound type rotor and squirrel gauge rotor. These two type of rotor are used in three-phase induction motor. And if we can see some of technical terms, these slots are not parallel to the shaft because we generating smooth and quieter operation. It's need to be skewed. These are the skewed slots. These are the skewed slots. Due to the skewed slots, there will be smooth and quieter operation of a three-phase induction motor. And after that, if we are talking about all rotating machine have even number of north and south pole. For the development of the torque in a three-phase induction motor, we should have to take north and south pole of stator winding equal to north and south pole of the rotor winding for the development of the torque. This is the small introduction about the three-phase induction motor. Thank you very much.